When are you going to decide to take back control of your life? Because everything that happens in this life is 100% up to you. It's in nobody else's hands. Nobody else has the ability to decide what happens in your life. It's all up to you. What do you want out of life? Sit down and ask yourself, what do you want out of your life? What are you passionate about? What motivates you? What brings you that inner peace? What brings you inner peace? I'm going to give you guys an example. What brings me inner peace is hitting the gym and getting others in shape and showing everybody the correct way of living, which is the way I'm living now. Sober, purpose-driven, God first, and that's it. That's all we need in this life. That's all we need in this life. Our life is about creating the best versions of ourselves and giving ourselves to others, giving ourselves to the people around us, giving ourselves to that worker at that store, giving ourselves to the person who's working the drive-through window. Because guys, when we are at our highest selves, we need to put that energy out into the world. We need to give everybody that energy, because everybody deserves that energy. Everybody deserves that positive energy. Anything of negative energy is the devil. Anything of positive energy is God. Guys, you need to realize that. Any negative self-talk, anything of negative energy is the devil. He's one half of the atom. And guess who's the other half? God. Guys, to take back control of your life, you have to sit yourself down and ask yourself, what can you do better? And what areas of your life can you do better in? What areas of your life can you give 110% effort to? Listen to that inner voice. Listen to that inner voice. Guys, we all have that inner voice. We all have that conscience. That conscience is the authentic voice of God. That's not our inner voice, guys. It's God's voice. It's the universe's voice. And we have to follow it. It instructs us on a day-to-day basis. It instructs us on a day-to-day basis. Guys, think of it like this. We are all antennas. We are all antennas. And we're just receiving messages from above. But guys, most people do not listen to those messages. Most people have that contact blocked. And they don't even realize it. And that's the problem. We need to wake the fuck up. And that's why I'm here telling you guys this. Guys, I had that number blocked. I had that contact blocked for so fucking long. And I can't even believe it. I wasn't even aware of it. Guys, the book everybody needs to read is Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. You will not be the same after you read that book. I promise you, you will not be the fucking same after you read that book. So if you want to stay the same, don't read the book. But if you want to change, if you want to change for the better, if you want to unlock that other self, our other self, read the book. Because we need to unlock that other self. Our other self is that highest version of ourselves. That other self is what everybody needs to live their purpose. That other self is what everybody needs to succeed in life. Let's get back to how we take back control of our life. Like I said, it's about listening to that voice. It's about listening to that conscience. We're dropping the drugs and alcohol. Because when you're high, when you're drunk, whatever it is, when you're distracted, that voice is limited. It's limited. But the moment you remove all those vices, that voice talks to you. every second of the day. And it's not in a bad way. It's a good way. It's a good way. It talks to me daily. It tells me everything I need to do for that day. And guess what, guys? Guess what? When I don't listen to that voice, it brings my energy down. When I don't listen to that voice, I'm no longer aligned with my purpose. When I don't listen to that voice, I'm not who I am right now. I'm not at my highest self. When you listen to the voice, you're on track. When you don't listen to the voice, you're off track. And any feeling that we feel internally is just a notification from above. So if we're feeling negative energy, if we're feeling negative feelings, if we have that negative self-talk, that means it's just a notification from above. It's telling us to get back on track, to listen to the voice. Because at that moment, when you're feeling negative feelings, or when you have that negative self-talk, guess what? Guess who has a hold of you? Guess who has a hold of you at that time? Guess. I'll give you guys a second. Guess. Satan, the devil. He has a hold of you at that time. Like I said, negative energy is the devil. Positive energy is God. It is that simple. Stop letting him control you. Satan, he lives in all of us, whether you believe it or not. He lives in all of us. He lives in me. He lives in all of us, guys. But the ones who he doesn't have control of are the people who can think for themselves. Guys, I need you to start thinking for yourself. Don't listen to social media. Don't listen to what's going on in the world. None of that matters anyway. None of that matters anyway. For example, guys, I see everybody online, they're all worried about the Epstein files. I think that's real big right now. Like, I hear people talking about it at work. It's like, okay, how does that affect you? It doesn't affect you. It's just a distraction. You guys have to realize it's just a distraction. It's taking you away from your purpose. Because when you think about shit like that and you engage in conversations like that, you're not aligned with your purpose. None of that matters. It doesn't affect us in any way. It's just gossip. Satan controls 98% of the population, guys. And it's fucking sad. He controls 98% of the population. Don't be that 98%. Be the 2% who thinks for themselves and who listens to that inner voice and blocks out all negativity. And I know what you guys are thinking. Well, even if I do think positive and listen to that positive side and just lock in with all positivity, there's still that negative self-talk. There's still that negative energy out there. And how do we avoid that at all costs? It's by habits, guys. You gotta ask what are your daily habits? What are your daily habits? I'm gonna give you guys an example. This is how I weather myself. I wake up early in the morning. I'm showing God how grateful I am to be here. I'm showing God how grateful I am for this fucking life. We're all offerings. Back in the day, the prophets, they used to go on long treks. They fasted. They isolated themselves for okay, let me give you guys an example. Moses, for example, he went on Mount, what was it, Sidini? He was isolated for like 40 days. Fasted. Because he wanted to tap into that voice. He wanted to show God he was committed. And that's what we have to do, guys. That's how we have to set up our daily habits. Our daily habits has to be showing God that we are committed to this life, that we are committed to the life, living the right way. Like I said, I wake up early in the morning, showing that I'm grateful for this life. Then I immediately hop into journaling and reading from self-help books. For example, I'm reading Meditations right now by Marcus Aurelius, I don't know, whatever. And I read one passage at a time because every passage in this book is very fucking powerful. So when I read it, I get a hold of it and I just grip it tight. And I constantly fucking remind myself of the quote that I read that morning. And I hold on to it all day. All day. And then guess what? I immediately go to the gym. Guys, you know how the gym makes you feel. You never left the workout feeling down. You never left the workout having any negative self-talk. All positive. Everything's positive. The gym is the only place people hold the door for each other. You know why? Because everybody's vibing high. Everybody's at a high frequency state in that moment. That's why the gym's so important. And then what? What do we do after the gym? That's what you have to ask yourself. That's what you have to ask yourself. What are you passionate about? What are you passionate about? Work towards whatever it is you're passionate about. Work towards whatever vision you have, because that vision you have is what God gave you. God gave you that vision for a reason. God gave you that vision for a reason. So are you just going to ignore it and just, coast through life and be a drifter? Guys, we're non-drifters here. We're all non-drifters here. Non-drifters. We don't fucking drift. Okay? We do not drift. Drifters are the devil's co-workers. We're not co-workers of him, bro. We're not. Don't be a fucking co-worker. Do not be a co-worker. I can talk about this for hours about how he uses us and his tactics. It's all revealed in the book Outwitting the Devil. Guys, please read that fucking book, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Because I cannot stop thinking about that book. I'm going to read that book the rest of my life. The rest of my life. That's something you read and you take your time reading it. You don't just read it just to say you read it. You read it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. You read it for the rest of your life. Because once you see something, it cannot be unseen. And you guys need to read that fucking book. Take control back of your life, man. Everything's in your control. Whatever you want out of this life, you can get. But you just have to be committed. You have to show God you're committed. You have to show the universe you're committed. Commitment is key, guys. Don't do it for you. Don't even do it for you. Do it for our Creator. Do it for the people around you. Because once you carry yourself a certain way, it rubs off on the people around you. Let me give you guys another example. My grandma, she smoked cigarettes all her life. And I'm just going to say she's sick from it right now. But because the way I live, she put her foot down and I'm done. She quit. Guys, she fucking quit. And now she's doing exercises every day. She's exercising every day. She's just taking it one day at a time. And you know what she said to me? She said, it's easy to give up. It's easy to give up, but I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight. And I told her, I need you to be here because I'm going to get blessed one of these days. And I need you to be here so I can bless you for the life that you gave me. Right? Guys, do it for your mom. Do it for your dad. Do it for your siblings. Do it for everybody. Set a good example for everybody. Because this life's not about you. Once you start serving others, I just can't even explain the feeling you get from it. Because everybody's purpose is to serve others. Be the best version of yourself and serve others. It rubs off. Rub it off on everybody. Everybody you come across, rub it off on. Even if you come across as somebody who's negative, give them that positive energy, guys. Give them it. Everybody deserves it. I don't even see anybody at their lowest self. I see everybody at their highest self. That's why I give everybody high energy. Everybody deserves high energy. And guys, it's difficult because I still struggle with it to this day. Because I'm naturally an angry person. I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm naturally an angry person. But I'm working so hard to defeat that person. And just to be the best version of myself so I can give it to the world. Guys, this is... I signed off on this life. This is what I want to do. I'm going to do for the rest of my life. There's just no other way to live life without living your purpose. Why wouldn't you want to live your purpose? Life's short. Live your fucking purpose. My birthday's next week, guys. I fucking turned 23. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. Because just not too long ago, I was I was a 16-year-old kid, and I'm turning 23. And I'm glad everything that I faced led me up to this moment, led me up to talking to you guys. I gotta get on here and talk to you guys. I gotta get on here and talk to you guys, or else I'm not aligned with my purpose. I don't want to do these videos. The old me doesn't want to do these videos, and he still lives in me a little bit, but I'm gonna fucking defeat him. I don't give a fuck how long it takes. I'm gonna defeat him. I'm gonna defeat the enemy. He's not gonna control me. Don't let him control you. Guys, wake the fuck up and take control of your life. Life's too short not to be the best version of yourself. Guys, you know I fucking love you, man. This is why I show up. This is why I get up every day. This is why I do everything that I do. It's for you guys, man. Take control back of your life. Not just for you, but for the people around you. For our Creator. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.